All right, here come your sport compacts. Welcome in the audience listening in and watching on Race on Texas. Race on Texas is here, every race event in 2016. Chris David and that top-notch staff. Welcome in Race on Texas to the Farmers Insurance 250. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. On the pole, car number 24, that is Riley McCarthy. McCarthy behind the wheel of the 24. On the outside, car number 1, that's Leisha Teague. Teague rides on the outside of row number 1, row 2 down on the inside. Car number 63, that is Gordon Dowdy. On the outside, car number 7, Chris Wilson. Wilson in the 7. Car 27, David Kobielski in the 27. On the outside of that row, it is Shelby Huff. Car number 25, driven by Robert Fox. On the outside, the 43, Allison Dorkin. Next row down on the inside, in the 2, that's Russell Vickery. On the outside, the 07, Richard Fitch. The number 71, driven by Chris Wetz. 33, Jamie Garner. Car number 51, Brett Schneider. The 76, Eric Wilson. And we'll kick your ass here in a second. Green flag, here we go. We are underway at Central Texas Speedway. There they go, slicing and dicing through turns 1 and 2. On the point, it is the 24 of McCarthy. McCarthy down the back straightaway, a couple of double files still in there. But as they race into turn number 3 now out of 4, it's Leisha Teague in second. Look at that action up on the top side right behind them about mid-pack. There is your caution flag as at turn number 1, the car number 14, that's Darla Hurley. Darla Hurley in the 14, Car State. Central Texas Speedway right here in Kyle, Texas. United Cars for Christ, Pace for Life, pace car lights off. As the lights go off around the racetrack, we will set them to sail. Here this next time by, complete restart. Everybody back in their original spots. The 24 of Riley McCarthy and Leisha Teague. That is your front row as we reset one more time. 20 laps to go as we kick it off. Restart coming at you. Green flag. We are racing at Central Texas Speedway. And side by side into one. McCarthy down on the inside gets the whole shot. Chris Wilson stuck right there in the middle down on the inside. Vickery trying to make some tracks there with the 27. Kobielski is there. Oh, power move. Bonsai. Dive bomb move there, the 25. And we got a mess over there. Robert Fox dives in, and look at that over there. Looks like Old Torch Street over there. All right, big old mess over there between turns 1 and 2. Looked like the other day when it rained. You know how it gets around here when it rains. We welcome in anybody that may be visiting us from a neighboring racetrack, a fellow racetrack. We're all neighbors. We're all in this together. Like High School Musical, we're all in this together. I don't care if it's dirt or asphalt. Robert Fox here in the 25 is in deep doo-doo because here comes the field and the yellow light will be back on once again. So we're up on the top side. Green flag, we're racing once again with your Sport Compacts. Into turn 1, 3 wide. This could get interesting right here. Shelby Huff way up on the top side. Leisha Teague in the middle. But the 24 once again with that jump. And the advantage, it is McCarthy. Here they come around. Look at that action happening behind them. Hot damn, we got a lap in. Actually, that's lap number 2. Here's McCarthy. Leisha Teague right there on the tail of car number 24, or Chris Wilson. 3 wide back there, the Ordoro Special. Look, splitting the middle right there is Allison Dorkin. She now moves up to the right rear quarter panel of Russell Vickery. That's back for 5th. McCarthy continuing to hold on, but it's getting hot and heavy right up there at the top. Here comes Teague down on the inside. They race down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Teague down on the inside. McCarthy on the outside. Side by side, way up the hill goes McCarthy. Out of turn number 4. Lap number 4, new race leader. Car number 1, it is Teague. All right, look at that gaggle of race cars behind him. Allison Dorkin, Russell Vickery, Chris Wetz, Jamie Garner, all lumped in there behind him. Richard, don't call me a Fitch, trying to make some moves there. He looks down to the inside of the 51. A little contact there on that 51 car. That's Schneider, oh, trouble. Turn number 4, full 360. Let's see if it'll get fired. That is the 14 of Darla Hurley. I believe that is the second spin there for Darla. So here's your caution light out once again. We got 5 laps in that time, so we're getting better. Olivia, $100 to the fast qualifier in your A-Line trucks. Lights off on the pace car as Fred Summers takes that to the pits. Lights going off around the Speedway. 4 sets of lights around the track. If you're new to us, there's lights in every corner. Red, green, and yellow. It keeps the drivers aware of what the race conditions may be on the track. And there you see a good example. The yellow back on. We got Jamie Garner stopped on the backside. And everybody back in line. Here comes a push truck. Boy, I'll tell you. As he comes around, we will give him a wave as he gets a nice push from the CTS Safety Safari. And there you see Safety Safari waving at you right there. Wave at Mike. Mike's right there on the passenger side. Mike's a little shy. He gives just a little wave right at the end as he gets down to the pit road. All right. Back to the last completed lap. So 4 laps complete as we get ready to set sail once again. The lights are out. We will try it. 3 cautions here in your Sport Compacts. We're fixing to rattle off 16 green flag laps right here. Green flag, here we go. Into turn 1, Teague in the 1. Huff on the top side in the 11, but here comes Allison Dorkin in that fast number 43. Trouble for Russell Vickery, the 2. Left front, flat on the 2. He's dropping big time there to the back of the pack. Here comes Teague. Oh, hold on, McCarthy. Oh, into the fence. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got a mess. Look at that right there. Woo, baby, that's how you slide it right there. Oh, my goodness. See, just like I told y'all, 16 green flag laps right there. Boy, that one hurt. Rough ride for the 51. Very rough ride for the 24. Eric Wilson is stopped down here. Chris Wilson is stopped down here. Gee Louise. Tearing up my track. Oh, they're in Callaway Corner. You never want to hit in Callaway Corner. And that's exactly what the 24 did. As the 24 way up top of you. Boy, you got that right. Red flag drink specials at the concession stand. I mean, at the beer stand. So they're there too much. Showing them 1, so I guess everything's all right.
Yeah, they're front-wheel drive cars.
Yeah, if the track's not ready, they'll just wreck again, so it'll all be all right.
I mean, there's enough to go around in case there's another fender bender.
Yeah, that's right. All right, that's Darrell Ogden, everybody. Flagman extraordinaire. He's got the green flag in his hand. He's dropping that rag. Green flag, here we go. Drag race into turn number 1. Teague on the inside with the hole shot. Boy, Wilson losing the grip right there out of that position number 3. And there's Dorkin from the outside. Now 1, 2, 3 is Teague, Huff, and Dorkin. Dorkin to that back bumper. Maybe a little bit of a shove as we complete lap number 5. Racing behind them in the 4th position is the 7 of Fitch. 5th place car number 7, Chris Wilson. Allison Dorkin way up the hill. That opens the door for Richard Fitch down on the inside. So now it's Teague, Huff, and side by side on the inside is Fitch, on the outside Dorkin in the 43. Oh, getting oh so close right there. 3 wide into turn number 1. The 4, the 47, and the 33. Wilson dropping back there. Here comes Chris Wetz down to the inside. Going to bring Ron with him in the 4. And here comes as well the 2 of Russell Vickery as Wilson trying to hang up on the outside. Teague into turn number 1, 4-car breakaway. As we inch towards the halfway point here in your Sport Compact main event. Teague racing down to the inside there. Janae Bond in the 5. Bond nice and high up out of the way, and there's Teague slipping by, bringing the other 3 race cars with her. Oh, look at Fitch all over that back bumper of Shelby Huff and car number 11. Onto the back straightaway, the top 4 cars. Quite a bit of separation back to the 5th place car of Chris Wetz. Out of 4 once again, it is Lisa Teague, car number 1. Shelby Huff trying to hold off Richard Fitch. As Huff is working with the 07, that's allowing that 1 car to just slide away. Now about a 3.5 car length advantage. We are halfway home right here this time by. 10 down, 10 to go. For car number 1, Teague, there's Fitch taking a peek down on the inside. Little shove right there. Now we'll look to the outside, but Shelby Huff holding that position in the car number 11. Here comes Fitch back, a little bit of a shove. Going to maybe take a peek down to the inside. Going to invent a line down there, down on the apron. But Fitch, the yellow flag out. Rewatch it. Just log right in there and have at it. Caution light, drink special right now where it was. As the lights are off, we will get ready to set them loose once again. It is Teague, your race leader in the 1, Shelby Huff in the 11, Richard Fitch, Allison Dorkin, Chris Wetz. That is your top 5. We are halfway home with your Sport Compacts. Farmers Insurance 250. Green flag, we're racing once again. Into turn 1 up on the top side. Huff trying to give it a run. But not a whole lot of luck right there, but hanging tough. Teague continuing with the advantage. 3 wide there is Russell Vickery and Jamie Garner split the 71. That's for 5th. Here comes Chris Wilson down on the inside. Richard Fitch to 2nd, the 07. Working down on the inside. Allison Dorkin has jumped in there behind, and here comes Jamie Garner. Couldn't get that car to run a while ago, and now that 33 car rides in 5th position, now trying to take a run at 4th. As Huff on the outside, they'll have 8 to go this time by for car number 1. Oh, Shelby Huff way up on that top side, but Huff will go from 2nd to 5th in about a lap and a half. It's now Teague, Fitch, Dorkin, Garner, and Huff side-by-side battle with the 2 of Vickery, the 71 of Wetz. Sandwiched in between them in position number 6, that is Chris Wilson in car number 7 as that battle continues back there. Wetz into 71. Wilson in trouble. Oh, look at that. Wilson coming right down the track. Chris Wetz spinning down on the inside. That little 71 Odoro special bouncing down at the bottom of the track. Mark Martin off the track. Oh, look at that battle there. You got the 7 on the inside of Wilson. Vickery on the outside. They're grinding here down the front straightaway. Chris Wetz continues to sit down on the apron down there. This time by, they'll have 5 to go for your race leader, car number 1. Top 5 cars breaking away as they race onto the back straightaway. 6th place car, Chris Wilson, now making her way out of turn number 2. She's got her hands full with Russell Vickery. Here comes your top 5 out of turn 4, bringing them down. It's Teague in car number 1. The 07 car of Fitch and the 43 of Allison Dorkin. There they are on the back straightaway, diving into turn number 3. It'll be 3 laps to go this time by for your race leader, car number 1. Bringing that top 5 down one more time. Shelby Huff way up on the top shelf trying to make something happen there. Top 5 single file once again as they hit the back straightaway. May encounter some back markers here before the end of this one. Into turn 3, they'll now make their way to turn number 4. 2 laps to go this time by for Teague in car number 1. Oh, the 07 of Richard Fitch trying to find some racing room there, but not finding it. Gets back in line. Here's Jamie Garner, the 4th place car, going to the top side. Battle for 3rd. Out of turn 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go for car number 1, Lisa Teague. Garner side by side, your battle for 3rd. But Dorkin holding that spot onto the back straightaway. The 14 of Darla Hurley, the 71 of Chris Wetz. Here come the leaders approaching them. Checkered flag in the air. It will be Teague, your winner, car number 1. Richard Fitch 2nd, Allison Dorkin 3rd, Jamie Garner 4th, and Shelby Huff rounding out your top 5. Sport Compact main event. All right, so we make our way down to the Budweiser Victory Lane Sport Compacts. What a start to that race. Man, big old mess right here on the front stretch. And we wind up with 4 yellow flags, but once we get them going, it finally works out and they race to the finish. And here we are in Budweiser Victory Lane. The crew is down here. Jim Teague down here getting the helmet off as we'll get her out of the car. Man, love it when the girls are in Victory Lane. That's when I love my job as trophy queen. Here she is, Lisa Teague, your winner in car number 1. As she wins, gets a hug from the hubby. So I told him last time, because you must have heard that exchange where I said you borrowed her car and you come out here and you win. So now you show them how it's done.
Thank you. Thank you. I do owe my big crew here a huge thank you for helping me keep this together. If it wasn't for